The total for your meal is approximately 890 calories, 100 grams of carbs, 30 grams of fat, and 45 grams of protein.
Hey everyone, so this is kind of a different video for me, but this is a topic I'm very passionate about. Now, we've all noticed the grocery prices going up quite a bit over the last couple of years. Nobody likes that. But the more tragic thing is that I see a lot of people say things like, oh, I don't really save that much money eating at home anymore, or eating healthy at home just costs way too much. You know, they're kind of implying that maybe they're better off just eating at a restaurant. Now, and I want to do everything I can to maybe change that perception a little bit. So today I'm going to show you guys a great meal you can have at home for less than $10. And I actually shared this meal on my Instagram story a few weeks ago, and I got called out quite a bit with people not believing the price of the meal that I had. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm kind of just proving that. So I'm going to go through each of these items that I bought, and I'm going to show you guys the price. I think I have all the receipts for everything and whatnot, so that's what we're doing. And we'll keep track of that at the bottom. We'll add up the cost as we go along. Starting with this. I don't know if it's like flipped or not, but so this is about $30 for the salmon that I bought. So the salmon's all cooked and ready to go, and I like to get that package that weighs about at least 2.8 pounds because I know after I cook it I'll be left with about 40 ounces. Because this is now 5 dinners, and I showed you the package was about $30, so we'll call it about $6 for dinner each time I have salmon. And then the next thing, these frozen vegetables. I just got this one because it looked really good, and it is really good. Now this is about a 4-pound bag of vegetables, and I paid $11 for this. And this will easily last me for 2 weeks of dinners. So that means every time that I have this for dinner, it's about 75 cents. And this 4-pound bag was $11. There was certainly cheaper vegetables that you can pick. You know, there was bags that were like $5 for the same size. I just wanted to get these because they looked like they tasted a little bit better, and they definitely do. And even then, it only comes out to 75 cents per dinner. So, there we go. Asiago Parmesan cheese bread. $5.49, and I'm going to get 3 dinners out of this. So I could stretch it into 4, but you know I'm pretty hungry today, and I actually really like this bread. So I can easily eat a third of that loaf for each of my dinners. So that's about $1.80. Gonna have some of these as well. Now this box was about $2.50, and I think the way that I calculated it is that it's going to be about 25 cents worth of crackers. I thought this meal would be a good example to show because this is actually the most expensive meal that I have on a regular basis. And I consider this to be a fairly luxurious meal. I mean, it is pretty nice salmon, and it wasn't the cheapest salmon the store had either. It wasn't the cheapest bread or the cheapest vegetables. And even then, I still think this comes out to a price that's fairly doable for most people. And it is certainly just dramatically cheaper than eating at a restaurant. And that's kind of the point that I'm proving today. All right, well, I guess I'll show myself eating it now.
Just search the web. Chat with fellows.
Well guys, there we have it. Pretty solid meal for less than $9. Now, if I went to even a fast food restaurant or anything like that, if I walk in that place with $9, I'm definitely walking out hungry. And this was a decent amount of food. This was enough to almost fill me up. I could have eaten a little bit more if I had to, but man, that's a lot of food, and it's great quality food for $9. So, there we go.